Although I was just at the park on Wednesday, it is Friday, June 2nd, here for CoasterMania, an impromptu trip. Just got a ticket yesterday, secondhand, thanks to Coaster Conquest. That was amazing. So I'm very excited to be here today. Still really tired, a little sore from the other day, but gotta check in. It's just after 9:30, so didn't want to do the ERT this morning. Needed my rest, but excited to have an awesome day with some of the special events. I'll show you the itinerary here in a minute, but I gotta check in and let's get going. All right, so the cool thing is you can scan the QR code on your wristband. It gives you an itinerary for the day, so I'm gonna do that right now. All right, so we had ERT on Millennium Force first thing in the morning from 7:30 to 9. Then you had everything on the Boardwalk from 8 to 9. And then Valraven, everything on the main midway here, like Valraven, Raptor, and Blue Streak. So, but it's just after 10 now. And I don't know, let's get our first rides. Let's head back to the frontier town, see what's going on back there. We have the Snoopy photo op this morning. Here's the line for the souvenir pickup. Get the poster and the pin. They're doing this all day though, so I see Tony Clark himself handing stuff out. Very nice. All right, so I take that back about the souvenir distribution. It was from 10 a.m. to noon, so good thing I hopped in line because I might have missed it. But here is the exclusive CoasterMania poster for 2023. And then another pin for 2023, added to my 2022 pin. Very cool. I will take this opportunity, I think, to just go put these out in the car right now. As I'm on my way back out of the car, it looks like we're gonna have marching band today. It is Friday. I don't know if that's a usual thing. That's fun. Although I will have to wait in this much longer security line again. We'll see how that goes. All right, we're back in the park after taking the poster back out to the car. We're gonna head straight to the back to Frontier Town, get a couple rides on Maverick, Steel Vengeance, hopefully. And then it'll be time for the Millennium Force infield tour. Really excited for that. Maverick was last year, but never been inside there with Millennium Force. That is really gonna be a treat. Shout out to the reimagined Top Thrill Dragster. Right, Gemini looks open, I guess, but I think the red side, well, letting people in line, but trains are on the track there, so I don't know what's going on. All right, so it's been a pretty awesome morning so far. I got a couple rides on Magnum, and my theory on Magnum proved to be true. So row 15 I went on first, which is like the back seat of that car. Rough as hell, painful, night and day compared to my second ride, which I think is my new magic seat, row 17 on Magnum. It's not a wheel seat. It is way smoother, way less painful. That's the way to go. I don't want to hear about this magic seat or magic row number 3. Went on that, wasn't all it's cracked up to be. Magnum row 17. Also, just went on Maverick, had an awesome front row ride. Now it's time to actually go to the Millennium Force infield tour. Let's see what shots we can get. I'm really stoked for this. Your usual stop by the barnyard. I think I spotted a churro sighting over there. Mr. Tony Clark taking pictures. Oh, and here's Churro. We can pose with Churro for a picture. Awesome. So before the train comes down, it's the lay of the land back here. Everybody's scoping out their spots. got some great shots of Millennium Force, which is really cool because I know they shut down the Frontier Trail or the Forbidden Frontier this year, where you can get close on Millennium Island there. So that was nice to get under the first drop and the overbank and everything. Now I'm getting hungry. Heading over to the boardwalk right now, check out the Grand Pavilion, see if I can get something light and quick for lunch. So I didn't even show this on opening day, but your food options, see there. If I were getting a full entree right now, I'd probably get that pork tenderloin because that sounds great. But I don't think that's what I'm shooting for a later lunch. All right, had some good chill time at the Grand Pavilion. Needed a little rest, get off my feet. But we're gonna try Gatekeeper here. And then it should be about time to get on our cruise, which I'm really excited for again. Nice relaxing one out in the water. Get some good footage again, just like last year. Okay, got stuck on Gatekeeper's brake run for about a good 10 minutes, but I think I can still make it for my boat cruise out on the marina. Fingers crossed. The boat ride was very relaxing. Saw Jared and Stacy from Ghoster Coasters again. Sure, I'll see them again later, but yeah, gonna just try to get a couple rides in, maybe on Raptor, maybe Gatekeeper again until the dinner at the pavilion starts at 5:30, so less than an hour at this point. I'm very hungry, and then we have the Q&A session afterwards, so should be very interesting. As luck would have it, I got my first tweet up coin from Mr. Tony Clark himself. Boardwalk 2023. Glad I was at least somewhat in the vicinity right now. That was great. All right, another ride in on Gatekeeper and then Raptor. Now it is dinner time. It's almost 6 o'clock. Noticing a lot of groups leaving for the day, but the park is open until 10 p.m. So who knows? Maybe it's going to be even a more empty evening until 10 o'clock anyway. But looking forward to the food and the Q&A session. Let's see what's going on. All right, well, the mayflies are starting to come out, but this looks delicious, the dinner. Much more pleasing to my eye than I think the lunch last year. Got the salad, got the pork medallions. It looks awesome. Let's dive in, take a taste. All right, so they also have their own Mac Shack station, their own mac and cheese, got bacon on there. Again, Snoopy's just hanging out, ready to meet and greet people. Dinner was great. They also handed out these CP keychains at dinner. So it says CP both ways, depending on how you look at it. So that is really cool, unexpected. All right, dinner was great. Somewhat enlightening Q&A session. They didn't talk about a lot, but apparently the keychain we got is very important to hold on to for next year. That's all they said about it. I won't let my mind spin too much about it, but it's pretty cool to get. So I'm gonna hold on to it for sure. Let's see what happens. Well, we're gonna wait for ERT tonight, but gonna get a couple more rides on Magnum, I think. Why not? Never mind, Magnum is experiencing a delay as soon as I try to get in line, so I'm gonna head back to Frontier Town. They definitely do have ERT tonight for the kiddie coasters as well, that adults might not normally get on throughout the day or get that coaster credit. In lieu of Magnum being down right now, let's get our first rides of the year on Gemini. Turned into a really gorgeous evening here at Cedar Point. It's just after 8 o'clock now. The park really cleared out. I'm just having a great time back here in Frontier Town, getting rides on Maverick, Steel Vengeance. Gonna go back up though. Haven't ridden Millennium Force yet today, even though I got the infield shots. I missed the morning ERT, but we have some great ERT for Maverick and Steel Vengeance until midnight. I'm probably not gonna say that whole time, but I did get a second wind today. I've been tired all day, but dinner amped me up a bit. Plus that Gemini ride was great to get back on Gemini. So sitting right by Maverick now. Yeah, should be an awesome evening. I love Cedar Point evenings in the summer. Nothing quite like it back here in the back of the park. All right, great ride on Maverick. Next one will be at nighttime, not on Millennium Force. Awesome ride on Millennium Force. Met a really cool guy, Anthony. He's part of CoasterMania today and might see him again later. Sounds like I might meet up with some pals again from Ghoster Coasters to ride some Magnum ERT at 10 o'clock. But heading back to Steel Vengeance right now. Okay, it's a rare day for me. I haven't been on Steel Vengeance yet, but looks like the ride is down. I was trying to get use of a fast lane before they're done for the normal park hours tonight, but might not happen right now. It is delayed, but beautiful at nighttime. Plus, Last of the Mohicans soundtrack is playing. I love that as part of the Frontier Town soundtrack.
Guys, Steel Vengeance just went.
Alright, well, Steel Vengeance was back testing, but we're in line for Maverick again, and in no way is that a bad thing.
Now is a good time to secure your loose articles and to attach flashes above stones, keep on anything that will.
Man, Cedar Point at night just hits differently. Basically every theme park does. Even if you're a Disney hater, I dare you, go to Disney at night. You're gonna love it. Prove me wrong, tell me you don't. You're going to, it's just gonna happen. All right, Magnum again. I tell you what, it's not a bad thing, but I am falling back in love with this ride. If you get in the right row, I've learned just don't sit in the back seat of any given car. It's gonna be a good ride. Well, I think I saw people still getting some kiddie credits. I'm heading back to Steel Vengeance right now. Went on Magnum a couple times already went on Gemini, so it's about time. You have to love Frontier Town or any theme parks when it's this empty and there's still rides to ride. Outstanding. Apparently Steel Vengeance just started running. From the sound of it, people were very ecstatic. See how long the line is right now. Look, it's before midnight. It's about 11:15. I have a long 2-hour drive home, and I was just here Wednesday. 2 back-to-back rides on Steel Vengeance. Very short wait, obviously, for ERT. Back row and front row. Luck of the draw. That's the way it went. I don't think there's a better way to close out the night, so I'm going to end it that way and head back home. CoasterMania. Great day. Definitely better overall than last year for sure. I had more energy throughout the day last year, but man, tonight got re-energized and it was great. So gotta head back home now. Oh, lastly, and probably most importantly of all, a big thanks to Chris from Coaster Conquest and the Theme Park Stand podcast. Definitely go follow him on Twitter and the podcast. Great stuff there. So this day was made possible by him. It was amazing. A lot of stuff to take in, and yeah, just on top of the world right now.